What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally uploading after a few months off. I'm excited to start out by doing this Minecraft video of all blocks, items, and mobs that were added in the 1.17 part 1 update. If you guys enjoy the video, go ahead and leave a like down below and subscribe to my channel with the notification bell turned on if you want to see more videos. Now, there are some cool stuff in here, and comment down below what your favorite item is. Personally, mine is the spyglass that I'm holding right now. As you can see, there's a ton of blocks in this update, ton of items, and ton of mobs. So let's get into the video. Alright, so here's an aerial view of all the blocks, mobs, and items that were added. There was a ton of stuff in here, so we're gonna get into it by looking at some of the items first. Now, this is all the new items that were added. Amethyst shards, raw copper, gold, and iron. There's copper ingots, there's glow berries, there's glow squid, there's a bucket of snowballs, and there's a bucket of oxodal. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. Yeah, the glow ink sac really doesn't have a purpose. The glow berries, they are like a food source. I know they're pretty rare, because in my survival world I haven't found many of them. Yeah. Next thing is this powdered snow bucket. You can place it down, and when you're in it, you start to sink in, and ice starts to go on your screen, and you go a little bit slower. You can't sprint. That's a pretty cool thing. You can probably troll some of your friends with that. And the last thing is the bucket of axolotl, and basically it's like a bucket of fish. And now here is the lightning rod. You can stack them, and it looks like it's crafted with cobble. And then here is the spyglass, and it's inside a glowing item frame. Now, I just showed you a normal item frame. The glowing item frame just illuminates, and it's like a different background than just the plain old background. Yeah, the spyglass is really cool. So basically what you're able to do is you're able to hold it, and you can zoom in. You can see the glow squid over there. It has a pretty decent zoom. You can see pretty far away. So I'm excited to use this in my survival world. Alright, now let's look at the copper. Now, since it was raining, the copper started to age, but there's you can see the bright orange over there. That's what it's going to be. So it's copper, exposed copper, weathered copper, and oxidized copper. And that was from stage 1 to stage 4. Less weathered to more weathered. Alright, so this is just the normal blocks. This is what was up there, except it's all a bit more aged. Now, this is the actual copper, and it has a pretty nice sound when you walk over it. It's like a nice metallic sound. Now, this is waxed. Not much of a difference, but it's a different block. Now, this is cut copper. It's just the same as the normal, except it's cut into squares, so that'd be pretty cool for builds. And of course, the copper's a little aged. Now, this is waxed cut copper. It's basically the same thing as the cut, except it's waxed. So yeah, pretty cool blocks. Alright, next up we have all the deep slate. There's deep slate tiles, cracked deep slate tiles, deep slate bricks, cracked deep slate bricks, chiseled deep slate, cobbled deep slate, polished deep slate, infested deep slate, calcite, and tough. Those are some awesome new blocks. There's a ton of deep slate, but the blocks look pretty cool, so I'll use them in some of my builds in my world. Here you can just see the cobbled deep slate wall, the deep slate tile wall, polished deep slate wall, and the deep slate brick wall. So yeah, pretty cool blocks. It reminds me of the Blackstone. Getting into it, this is the deep slate stairs. They're just like the same as the walls, except instead of like naming them, I just put them all out like that. They're pretty cool stairs. Now this is the wax cut stairs. It's just like the normal and the cut blocks up at stairs. This is just the cut stairs. There's surprisingly no normal copper, nor normal stairs. So here's the wax cut copper slabs, and then there is the cut copper slabs. Once again, there's no, just the slabs and the stairs will all be cut for the copper. Alright, so another cool thing that has the tinted windows. I have them next to the black windows. You can see there's like a slight difference. It's harder to see through the tinted windows, much like in reality. And the black windows and then the clear windows just for comparison. Alright, next up we have some new ores, the block of raw iron, block of raw gold, and the block of raw copper. Now those are just like, those can be turned in just like just like normal iron blocks, except instead of using iron ingots, you use raw iron. And yeah, it's just different things. They're just different things because it's a different material, and you can see the comparison. All of those, the new raw blocks look really cool, and it's a good way to share your iron. And also another thing, iron and gold are now forgeable. Now next up we have new leaves. We have azalea leaves, we have jungle leaves, which to me look updated. I don't know, you can comment down below and tell me. And we have the flowered azalea leaves, which look absolutely amazing. I'm gonna be sure to use those in the build. Alright, now we have the retextured ores. We have iron, gold, diamonds, lapis lazuli, redstone, coal, emeralds, copper, nether gold, and quartz, which had no change. I mean, there was alright, and then the obsidian, crying obsidian, bedrock, all look a bit different to me. Similar with the quartz. I don't know if they were retextured, but that's just me. And then the deep slate ores, which look cool as well. We have iron, gold, diamonds, lapis lazuli, redstone, coal, emerald, and copper. There's no deep slate of the nether ores because the nether ores can only be found in the nether. But yeah, the deep slate ores are absolutely cool. Alright, and there's the goat, which I'll showcase a bit more later. Alright, we have this rooted dirt, which is like kind of like rocky dirt, like found in mountains area and such, where like there's rocky terrain. And there's this glow lichen, which can go on all blocks, and it kind of like illuminates the area, especially underwater. It looks really cool. That's where I found it the most. Next, there's this moss carpet. It's basically carpet, but it's basically carpet, but it's like grass. I'm never gonna use that. At least not in my house. Alright, next up is this big leaf, big drip leaf. And basically if you sit on it, it'll like push down and you'll fall. Kind of like that sheep did earlier. And then the plant will actually regrow back, and that's really cool. Now you cannot climb up, but I'm interested. I can't wait to like use this to troll some people in like their house, like a walk through and then fall into like a pit. That would be funny. And then there's the small drip leaf, which actually has to be grown on a moss block. The big drip leaf does not need a moss block to grow. That's just, the small drip leaf looks pretty cool. Our next up is the moss block, flowering azalea bushes, and the azalea. Now these just look like mini trees or mini bushes, however you want to say, but they would be cool to like go in front of a house. It would look really cool. And next up, the amethyst. We have budding amethyst block. We have amethyst cluster. We have a large amethyst bud, and then medium amethyst bud. Now the amethyst buds are actually what's going to give you the amethyst shards. The budding amethyst is where the amethyst cluster and buds will actually grow. But yeah, cool new addition. What actually crafts the spyglass? Next we have dripstone blocks, hanging roots, which can only hang from above. I've not tested they can go on any block. And then we have this this block, which hurts when you step on it. The pointed dripstone. Yeah, if you're in survival, it will hurt you, and it can actually hang from above, or it can rise up from the ground. But yeah, it does hurt if you're in survival. Alright, now let's go to the mobs. We'll first look at the glow squid, which looks absolutely incredible. I've seen it in the ocean survival world, and it looks beautiful. I'm glad they added this instead of some of the other stuff. But yeah. And actually, something cool about this is when you hit it, instead of the normal ink, it's like a luminant, like a green ink, and it is pretty cool. And this is the normal squid. Nothing new about it, it's just to compare. Alright, next up, I did have the axolotls, but they all are able to survive on land, so they all started walking away. Then the goat, but the goat turns out can jump really high, and it jumped out of the pen. It's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Wow, it walked a far way. But yeah, the goat is like a neutral. Sometimes it will attack you, sometimes it not. It can jump and it can ram you off a mountain, so just be careful now, because you could be walking along, doing nothing, and you just get rammed off the side of a cliff. So yeah, just be careful about that. Alright, looks like the axolotls despawned. I'm just gonna go use this bucket to spawn in them. Yeah, there's 4 colors. There's like a yellow, there's a white, there's a pink, and there's a brown. The white color is the rarest. There's the pink, there's the brown. The brown is, yeah, not the best looking. They are, yeah, see, the white kind is the most rare, so you're not gonna find as much, but they are like a tropical fish. So there's the white. So basically find it in a tropical environment. The area has to be pitch black, I think, before, and as you can see, they do walk on land and they swim. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe, comment what item you like the best. For me, it was the spyglass. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe, help me out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, you can see all the new stuff they added. It is really cool update.